Hello and welcome to your Events to Go setup. I'm Jeff and this is your equipment. Inside the box you're going to have 2 laptops, 2 printers, 2 laptop power supplies, 2 printer power supplies, and a printer cable. You're going to use the laptop that says main computer on it. It'll be a sticker right over here. You're going to use that one, and the printer you're going to use is going to be the main printer. So, out of the box, you're going to open up your laptop and turn it on. There's a power supply for your laptop. That goes in on the side, over here, like a regular laptop. And you're going to plug in the printer on the right side in a USB port. I'll also give you a mouse, so you have a mouse. For the printer, power supply goes in the back here. Make sure the power supply is on. It might spark, that's okay. Then you plug in the printer in the back there as well. So now you have your Events to Go setup, a laptop and a printer. For the printer, it's probably going to come with the roll inside of the printer. These little green tabs on either side of the printer. You put your fingers in and pull, and up comes the top. So inside here is the ribbon, which is this, if I ever say there's a problem with the ribbon. This is the paper, the labels. It fits nicely in this little device here. You use your thumbs to pull, and you'll see the thing fall. Just put it in nicely. The paper goes under the green guides. And then you just close the printer. You'll see a green blinking light. You press the button once. It will advance one piece of label. Okay, so now your printer is set up and ready to go. I've left some on here just so you can see. So now we're going to come over to the computer. And we are going to type in the password, which is also written right on top here, on site. Once the computer boots up, you'll be able to go right into the application for events. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to use the labels. So the best way, if you haven't ever done this before with the labels, is to leave this paper on and use it to help you get the next label off. So what you do is you literally just squeeze with your fingers and pull it up. You can see that probably right well. Again, you just go in the corner, pull it up, off comes the label. The best way to put the labels on is to use the top as a guide, start at the top, and smooth it down. There'll be one for each side. That will print. So you'll be able to put them on. Nice and easy, just like that. Okay, so now that our laptop is booted up, you're going to run this program right on the screen, WCB 2018. It's going to open up right to the main menu. From the menu, you're going to hit Attendee Registration. And now you're in your database. Every record is preloaded, and everybody's printed and marked printed. They're not checked in yet, except for this one record because I've been testing with Leslie Aarons. What you see on the screen is first name, last name. You could use the Enter key or the Tab key to go between the fields. Remember, you have lead retrieval at this event, so anytime you add a new person in, you want to put in as much information as possible. At a minimum, first name, last name, company for the badge, and email and or phone number if you don't have an email. The exhibitors will be, expecting clean data, and so will Sarasota. So we'll be able to get this data back to Sarasota. So a couple things you can do. You can do a lookup, search by last name. So you press the button once, up comes everybody in order. So what you do is you just start typing. So Posner, P-O-S, and oh, it's already highlighted. If it's highlighted in black, you can hit Enter here, or you can press this little arrow button there. So I hit Enter, and up comes Jeff Posner's record. So now what you can do is if you want to print Jeff's record or update some of his information if it's missing, you would literally just hit Print Badge. And out will come 2 panels. So you'll see right here, 1, 2. You peel it off, put it on your badge, flip it over, peel it off, Put it on your badge. And now you've got a nice badge. Give it to your attendee. This might get a little long, rip it off. But remember to keep a few on there. It makes it easier to pull off your panels. You can also look up by company right here. Same thing. IBM. Oh, there's no IBM. So how to start over. You can either hit last name up here, start new search, or you can hit the escape button. Brings you right back to the top. Oh, Smith & Nephew, you hit enter. And there's Miriam Franchini. Now you can again print her record if you want. If you want to add a record, you can add a record by pressing this button. It'll start you on a nice blank screen. Or you can add and copy info. What this does is this would copy all of this information in here. The company, address, city, state, zip. That's helpful if you have another person from Smith & Nephew and you want to just quickly add them in. Now remember, you have different information you need to put in for your records. You have reg selections and what we call attendee type. So it's the type of attendee they are. In this case, this person is a delegate fee paying. Your choices are guest, sponsor staff, press, stand staff, delegate, stand staff, staff, speaker. So you would pick the appropriate one. You'd hit continue to go to the next page. And now you see the workshop, attendee, whatever type of record they are, you have to pick. And then if you're adding on anything like industry poster or academy poster, you would click on those buttons. You're not going to add in the tracks here. That's already in the system. I don't know if you need, it doesn't show up on the badge, so there's no real reason for you to do it on the in the system. So contact info, these are the 4 tabs. Payment, you don't have to really worry about payment because you guys aren't dealing with payment through us, but every record is in here with payment. I know there's a few records that have, I think there's 3 people who are unpaid. You will have those badges printed with little stickies on it telling you to collect that money. You do not collect the money through us. You would collect that through one of your iPads or Sarasota. So these are your different tabs. So if you're on the payment screen, you just hit up here, contact info, and it brings you back to the main screen. So let's add a new record. I'm just going to add a plain old record. Test. So I just hit enter or tab to go through my fields. Oh, there's already a test in the system. So it found a test. So if it's a new test, you would start here. If it's the same test record that you were working on, it's telling you it found it, you would just click that button. So we're just going to add a new test in. Continue. Title, manager, events reg. We'll put in, I'm just hitting tab to go between the fields, and I'm going to put in jeff@events.com. Oh, I got to the next page. I'm going to make myself staff here, my reg option, and hit continue. Now on this page, I skipped, I accidentally hit the continue button. So I'm just going to finish this, and then I'm going to go to the attendee type. And I'm going to pick staff here. And now Jeff Posner test record is in. You'll see a print badge button. If you don't have a print badge button, that means you haven't finished the record. So you would hit that continue button, pick a reg option, and continue on. And now I hit print since it's here. And out will come my record. So now I've got my 2 badges that came out, and we're good to go. So that's essentially it. When you're done, you hit main menu, exit registration. If you want, and close out the program. If you, for ease, it would probably be better for you to get this on some sort of internet. If there's some Wi-Fi that you guys are offering, it's Windows. You click the up arrow, and then click on the network, and it'll ask you to join the network that you want to join. If you have any questions, you can call us at any time. 201-248-4369 is my cell phone. You'll have that in an email as well. That's really it for your setup. And if you have any questions, just give us a call.